time, at early 80s, there became a quite new wave of Finnish filmmakers. But of course, I mean, Aki and his brother, they are the ones who still carry on with their career.
Nëse ka patur ndonjëfar influencë romani Krim dhe Ndëshkim, dhe po ka patur dhe pikërisht ka qenë kjo teme që ja ka ndikuar edhe në gjeneratët që kemi në sot.
And I think that all in all you can say that Aki has influenced really a lot on the current Finnish filmmakers and the younger generation, although some of them want to make a total break with his type of filmmaking, but very many of them, at least the clever ones, they say that they owe quite a lot to Aki.
Sigurisht që ka ndikuar, madje edhe në rrymat aktuale, por sigurisht është tendenca për ta bërë të duket sikur jo, dhe kjo është gjë komplet e dukshme. Jo vetëm që ka ndikuar tek këto rryma të reja, por edhe tek producentët e rinj finlandez, të cilët ecin ashtu në hapat e Akit.
And so the Finnish Film Foundation goal is to spread this, I suppose, new generation, but also the previous.
I mean, this is our job. This is the mandate we have actually from the Ministry of Education and Culture, that we should spread Finnish film culture and do whatever we can to spread the word that we have good and different types of filmmakers.
Atëherë disa është një obiektiv ose qëllimi I fondacionit tuaj që zotroni për të shpërndar këtë lloj informacionesh, po sigurisht ne nga Ministria e Kulturës së Arsimit kemi qëllimin tonë kryesor për ta bërë komplet të njohur për të gjithë producentët dhe ndoshta jo vetëm në Finland.
And of course, in the big picture, Finnish Film Foundation is the place who is financing most of Finnish films that we make in Finland.
Dhe fondacioni I madh është financuesi kryesor I të gjithë producentëve që bën të mundur realizimin e filmave.
And quite recently there was the 50 years, if I'm correct, of the foundation.
Yes.
Anniversary.
Yes.
So can we may have a look of the films that were presented? So can we play the first video, please?
All the nightingales are singing all my lovely. Tender greeting they are bringing, gently for me.
I don't know what you saw of it, but maybe something. It was really our films from the past 50 years, and there were quite some scenes of Aki's films included in the trailer as well.
Nuk e di se sa atë mundësi që ta shikoni, por ishin filma që kanë qenë para 20 vitesh dhe që tregonin vërtet për Aki.
We have noticed that in the most Kaurismäki's film there is a stable crew, a stable actors, a cast. So is there an idea behind that? I mean, he likes to use mostly the same persons as collaborators.
Yeah, I think this is one of the key elements in his works, that since the very beginning there has been the same cinematographer, Timo Salminen, who has a very important role of these films.
Atëherë, Aki gjithmonë e shoqëronte një grup, një kast aktorësh, a ka qenë pikërisht ky një element në punën e tij që nuk i ndryshonte bashkëpunësit, po në fakt është një element shumë i rëndësishëm, sepse po të vëmë re edhe kinematografi që ka qenë me të e ka shoqëruar për gjithë karrierës.
He has been working with, but unfortunately so many of the talented and very good male actors have passed away, so he has to find occasionally as well some new faces.
Dhe në fakt arsyeja pse disa kanë ndryshuar ka qenë sepse shumë nga aktorët të gjinjes mashkullore kanë ndryruar jetë dhe prandaj është detyruar që të marrë në bashkëpunim figurat të reja.
And as we have noticed, Kaurismäki universe is very, if we can say, unique. Like, he combines very elegantly drama with humor, and there are some fine lines between them. How was the approach of the audience for the first time that he somehow invented this language and this whole world?
That's a good question, because I think in the beginning the audience had a little bit hard time to adapt to this kind of like way of filmmaking. And for instance, in one of his films, The Match Factory Girl, it takes 18 minutes before we hear the first line, and that is of course one beer.
Atëherë, s'ka qenë në qasja e audiencës në momentet kur Aki përfshinte jo vetëm komedin, por edhe tragjikën. Në fakt, kjo është një pyetje shumë e mirë, sepse Aki kishte këtë paraqitje tragjiko-komike dhe po të vëmë re linjën rreshtin e parë janë dashur 18 minuta për ta lexuar.
But as it very often happens that when a person, a film director, gets recognized abroad and gets to places like Cannes Film Festival and is winning important awards, then it helps also the domestic audience to say that, oh, but I have always watched all Aki Kaurismäki's films and I have always liked them so much.
Dhe siç ndodh edhe me njerëz të zakonshëm, edhe në rastin e Akit kur dikush merr popularitet, është shumë e thjeshtë edhe për audiencën lokale, pra vendore, që të thonë po, e kam ndjekur gjithmonë Akin me këshëri.
So can we say that in a way of speaking, it first came the recognition abroad, and later on the domestic audience said, oh, we have a good filmmaker here, so why don't we see him?
Exactly, and it took actually quite many years for him to get much appreciated at home. And of course the very important film that was The Man Without a Past, that won actually 2 prizes at Cannes Film Festival. So after that it's been very okay to like Kaurismäki films.
Atëherë pas ka qenë rasti kur Aki vërtet fillon të vlerësohet në vendin e tij pasi merr një njohje mbarkontare. Po ky ka qenë rasti dhe mund të themi deri në momentin që fitoi filmin tek festivali I Cannes, atëherë filloi edhe vlerësimi në vend.
among his early films, could you say that there is a specific progress that he saw? Like the first films were mostly inside his country, and the next ones recognized abroad. For example, The Cowboys Go America. You can say that it may have not a perfect worldwide festival approach, but some other films had. So, is there some films you can distinguish between others in a festival-speaking manner?
How to tackle into this, but I think one of the key elements why he has chosen to shoot abroad, a lot in France typically, is the fact that from the quite early days on he has had a German and a French like co-production company abroad. So this has really had an impact, and especially why he has been shooting quite a lot in France. So I think this is one of the key factors here.
Duke marrë parasysh karrierën e hershme, a ka një dallim në mënyrën se si bënte festivalet Aki? Në fakt, është e vështirë të përgjigjem kësaj pyetje, por mendoj se disa nga filmat që ka regjistruar në Francë, ka patur bashkëpunëtor edhe gjerman, ndoshta kjo mund të jetë arsyeja.
And about today's film, we're about to see Crime and Punishment, which was done in 1993. Of course, it's an adaptation of the novel, the classic novel. And do you think that his approach to this film in Finland, when it began to be shown, it shows something very different from what it had been done then? Like, what do you think is the most different thing about this film?
That's a good question, but I guess that since Finland is a country that shares over 1,000 kilometers of border together with Russia, and Russian classic literature has always been very close to us, even if we like it or not. But it's they have always been like Dostoevsky, Tolstoy, Gogol. They have always been sort of very, very close to us. So what can I say that he wanted to touch something very, very deep and make a very special first film.
Atëherë duke marrë parasysh që filmi ka një ndikim nga romani I Krimën dhe Shkin, si është përshtatur në kulturën finlandeze. Në fakt, duke qenë se ne na ndajmë vetëm disa kilometra nga Rusia dhe letërsia klasike ruse është vërtet ndikuese në mënyrën se si ne bëjmë art, kjo ndoshta mund të jetë arsye sepse shikojmë këto element të thellë për bërë letërsinë.
Okay, I think it's time to see the next video. It's the trailer of Crime and Punishment.
Po, unë vërshë të dhe mund të më pesër.
All the nightingales are singing.
Pas video, se nuk dëgjoj.
The other video.
Video tjetër.
Yes.
She's asking. She's making a question.
Yes, of course. We will come back. We will not see the film.
You are not finished with the interview?
No, not at all. We will see just the trailer of the film, and we will come back again. Not the film now, just the second video. Trailer. We will come back with Q&A now.
Okay, after the trailer we're going to ask.
Yes, of course.
Okay, ideea, Kyösi, why Brandon? Okay, my name is Neveida. I'm cinephile.
Nice to meet you.
Anyway. And I've seen many movies, many films of Finnish directors. And what I've seen and its characteristics in these movies are depressed men, depressed Finnish men. I mean, and I want to know that the depressed character is characteristic of Finnish people, or it's Aki himself that it's like to catch as a point in these movies.
I don't know if I heard everything.
Since there are many depressed characters in Aki's films, she just wants to know whether this is a feature of Finnish people or just how the Aki would like to portray them in his movies.
I would say that it's both. We are quite depressed people in Finland because of the cold, long winter period, and yes, I think that Aki is a little bit character like that himself.
Atëherë po thosh mbas janë të dyja, ne jemi pak të depresionuar, por sigurisht që edhe Aki dëshiron, nga që mbasi ka qenë I tillë vet, edhe ka dashur që ta portretizojë këtë në veprën e tij. Në një pyetje tjetër? Po, patjetër.
Në filmat e tij ka një humor shumë të madh asaj që quhet kultura lindje perëndim. Po ta mendosh politikisht, duke qenë se filmat janë bërë para viteve 90, do të na qëndron sot kjo realitet finland, që po ndodh edhe me Rusinë, do të bëhet më agresive.
Do më përsërish edhe pjesën e parë?
Ka një humor shumë të hollë filmave të tij, në një mënyrë të fajt, duke qenë tragjik, bëhet komedi, ka komedia, tragjik, është humor shumë I hollë, është humor politik. Dhe duket sikur ka qenë vetëm gjatë kohës së periudhës së luftës së Totë. A qëndron në realitet I këtyre skenarëve sot finlande.
Okay, considering the charismatic humor that is portrayed on West and East portrait, can we connect it with the nowadays political situation, considering what is happening? Yeah.
It's an easy question, but it's a political question.
It's an easy one, but again, it's political.
I think it's indeed an easy question, but difficult to answer in a way. I think.
Well, I don't know what to say, but I can tell you that at the moment Aki is shooting a new film right now, taking place in Helsinki, and I think that his reaction to these very depressing times we are going through is that he is actually shooting kind of like light, entertaining comedy and a love story between two working class people.
Është vetë vështirë, por duke marrë parasysh ka një film që po xhirohet tani në Helsinki, midis dy njerëzve që I përkasin klasës mesakontore, mund të thuhet, po ka edhe element erotik, dashurie pra, ndoshta mund të ishte. Por ç'mund të jetë tjetër?
Does anyone else have a question? Okay, we're almost short of time, so thank you very much, Jaana, for being here with us.
Thank you. I think it's been wonderful to come to Albania and Tirana and to show 8 perfect films of Aki's whole setup, and I think the film he's shooting now is the 20th, so it's quite a long career, and hopefully he will continue to make films. And thank you very much, TIFF, for inviting us and Aki's wonderful films here. It's been a pleasure.
Jemi shumë të që kemi ardhur në Tiranë, falenderojmë TIFF-in për ftesën që na bëri për të ardhur tek Tirana International Film Festival. Kemi parë pothuajse 8 filma nga karriera e Akit dhe tani për momentin do të ishte i 20-ti. Jemi shumë të lumtur që jemi këtu.
We will continue with the film screening.
Hark the nightingales are singing of my love for thee. Tender greeting they are bringing, gently plead for me. Dost thou hear the note of yearning in the bird's sweet song? In the bird's sweet song. Love for thee my heart is burning, and for thee I long, and for thee I long. Leave me not alone to sorrow, hear my song to thee. Oh my love, at dawn tomorrow, yield thy heart to me, yield thy heart